Right. See the old camera charger. Remember these from old Canon users? Still have my old Canon. Might use it one day. Still takes great pictures. But right now, as you other creators can hear, we are still assisting other customers. Please stay on the line, and we will be with you soon. You know that sound? That's right. Yeah. Comment if you know what I'm who I'm on hold with right now. Yeah. So this is cleaning up your workspace, getting your Zen right, as I would call it. One of the things they teach you in Feng Shui is that you can't create and clutter. Let me turn this down. Yeah, my space has been cluttered. My creative process has been cluttered. That's what I need to do. I need to go to store, get some bleach. Yeah. I hear that. Might have just enough just to wash the blanket. Yeah. Sitting around the same blanket, you know when it's time to give it a good refresh. Yeah. Let's positive forward words. Yeah. So my life as a creative. This is my every other day routine. Keeping my spot creative, clean. Right now I'm on the other side of the room. Trying to get all the soap out of the soap powder jar. Yeah. I should do it. Is that GoDaddy? Oh, there's the music again. Yeah. So, one of the most important things is you should break up your working environment, though. I like to go out to hotels, sit in the lobby, get the work done. I really do find that I'm considerably more productive. We are still assisting other customers. Please stay on the line, and we will be with you soon. When I'm in a hotel environment. I like to travel. Yeah. And people say, it's about distractions at home and being distracted this way or that way. Yeah, it's 49% of that. I see the other 51% of just being in a fresh environment, and there are more distractions and you're forced to focus in and get a tight beat on what you're doing. That's how I see it. Yeah, when I'm in a hotel or a hotel lobby, yeah, so many people going on about, put on my music, And yeah, just focus in. It gets done. Surprisingly, it gets done. All right. I've got tons of these little headphones. Yeah. Just gotta figure out which one works. Yeah. But and this one works. Just need to change the earpieces. Got a trick with the earpieces on the headphones too. Kind of clever. I'll show it to you in another video. That's how you turn the little earbud plastic inside out and get a better grip on your ear. So, almost done the first part. Yeah. Yeah. But I got a question. Can y'all see me? I got a question. How many of you other creators get low-key depressed about your work and some of the things you're doing? Well, no, depressed isn't the word. Just dejected sometimes. You know, you're doing work for people and you're just, you got ideas. You're making it work for them. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the clients that I work with. And sometimes, you know, you don't just don't feel appreciated. You know, I think that's what it is. It's a lack of appreciation, especially when you're good at what you do. Yeah, you charge them more. That could salve your wounds. But we're creative, you know. It's an emotional feeling for us. At least for you know, really creative. I mean, I'll say people aren't really creative. There's people out here who just do this as a job. And nothing to take away from you, but yeah, for those of us who are personal, who would do this for free, but don't tell nobody, because it is what we do, what we love to do. It's what I love to do. I love being creative. You know, I love more than most things in the world, except for my own cooking. I love my own cooking. But yeah, I love being creative. I love my job. I really do. And I try and find clients who show me that love back. You know, yeah. And those are the clients that I bust my ass for. It's just honestly, truthfully that way. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. you know, for the clients that are just paying me just to pay me, that's cool. I'm gonna give you the best. I'm gonna give every penny's worth of what you're paying me for. You know, But the minute you come with, some do it like how I told you to do it, and talk to me all funny, nah, it's all good. you know. I'm not saying that times when I ain't wrong, but you're gonna really learn to show creatives their respect for being creative. And I think there are a lot of creators out here who feel like they're not respected, and that's where that whole thing about being dejected comes in. It's like, yo, respect what we do. Don't be having the freaking accountant come in and telling us, oh, they don't like it. Don't, oh, they, what the hell? Who cares what the accountant thinks? Do I go into the accountant's office and tell them, what to do? No. You counting, you adding up the numbers. As long as there's, the right number of zeros behind my check, I'm good. I don't really care. You know? And that's the funny thing. Everybody always has an opinion about the creative. Oh, well, I don't like this and I don't like that. And like, okay, well, you know, like I had another job and it kind of caused a little rift between old friend client because, yeah, they were coming at me all cheap. I don't know how to say it, but how the problem it wasn't how they were coming at me. Let me reframe that. It was a purely designed by committee project. And you out there know the worst projects are the ones where it's designed by committee. We've got 30, 40 other, I don't know how many. It was 4 people on this project. But everybody had their own opinion. And the project dragged on forever. Forever. And, it's just, yeah. Yeah. But as you see, the cleaning is coming along. And GoDaddy really still has me on hold. Yes, all right, giving it up. I'm on hold with GoDaddy. This is the longest they've had me on hold in a while. Normally they're coming on in 2-3 minutes. Nah. Put in the comments, would you have hung up by now? And then just call back? But see, here's the thing, it's GoDaddy. The reason why you're calling them because there's something going on that you need. It's time is it? 8 o'clock in the morning? Yep, 8:10, March 21st. Yeah. You're not calling GoDaddy just to say, hey, yeah, something's wrong. So you're not gonna hang up. You're gonna keep holding on. Good old hotel slippers. Yeah, these masculine ones. They got a little black line around them. Spilled chocolate on them already. It's all right. Yeah. I'm gonna have to retitle this video. Stuck on hold with GoDaddy. But yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You sweep. Nice, short, stiff strokes. You calculated and firm about the areas you see, the dirt that you're shifting. Old wives' tale. But, old wives' tales be true. Good energy. When you sweep from the back of the house to the front door. You know, but it makes sense. It's logic. You don't want all that energy pulling in back in your house. Yeah. So move everything, sweep everything out. Oh, my back. Stop looking at my butt. Yeah. Yeah. That reminds me of another YouTuber that I've seen. Not be respectful, I might post a link. She know what she's doing. But she's taking it, I've caught her in a couple of train videos. A couple of her solo room Amtrak tour videos. And yeah, you know, people watch her videos just so they can look at her butt. That's it. She could doing whatever. You look in the comments, and they actually have timestamps of when the best point in the video comes up for you to get a good shot of and see her butt. A little young girl, no more than 25, 27 maybe, you know. And she, clearly she knows this, because she wears the little outfits and it's cute. It does what it do, you know. All I'm saying is just don't look at mine. I don't have a big old juicy bubble butt, you know. But yeah. Yeah, who am I to talk? I'm here cleaning my living room on YouTube, waiting for GoDaddy. Yeah. So another feng shui thing I do is everything. Believe in alignment. I'm a visual artist, self-taught, no school, nothing. But combine the visual arts with the science of the sciences of the universes and stuff and numerologies and things. So what am I lining up? I'm lining up my desk, workstation, dining room table, all on the center axis of this quadrant of the apartment. The center axis is right there where you guys are standing, you know. But for this section of the apartment, everything is lined on a spine, on an axis. Balance. Life is always about balance. And as a visual artist, that is your natural, it is your greatest gift. Once you understand balance. Balance in when it comes to design symmetry, to balancing your life, you know, from all sides. That's what matters the most. If you look at everything visual in a harmonic design, you will always notice that there is balance. Balance is what rules the universe. Once you understand that, you will start to apply it to your work, your everyday life. And then once you apply it to your everyday life, you will apply it to your work. And you will see how things come together. Now I bet you there's somebody out there saying, well, why don't I just, that's looking at me, adjusting the desk, you know, and why don't I just mark it on the floor where to put it every time? Not everything in life works on templates. Sometimes the simple act of doing it anew every time is the act of doing it. You know, templates, shortcuts, they're not always as efficient as you think they are. Yeah, there's some things you can template out to quote unquote make it more convenient. But there's some things that you need to do each and every time anew. Because in the doing of the new every time is what spiritual thing. Yeah. Balance. All right. This bit is done. Let's go to the other side of the apartment. I'm still on hold with GoDaddy. You believe that? Which will happen first? Will I get the apartment clean? Or will GoDaddy come on the line? Let's take your bets here. No jumping ahead to see what happened. No jumping ahead. Mm-mm. But we'll bring this up here. Keep an eye on it. Alright, that kills that background noise. Oh. So, in the doings of the doing, so, oh look, more Creative Ladder merch. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay to sweep the chairs. So, my question is, bonus points for anybody who's watching this video right now while they're on hold with GoDaddy. If you could prove and send me a link, a video of you watching this video while you're on hold with GoDaddy, I'll send you some swag that I got from one of my conferences. Y'all always got plenty of swag. Yeah. But yeah, for those of you getting to know me for the first time, because this is my first long YouTube video I'm putting up. Got other videos that I did, but they were just sample videos. Just testing out the channel. Yeah. But self-taught creative, graphic designer, creative strategist, brand specialist, logo designer. Because all those things are different. See, I see all these companies who are like, yeah, we do marketing, we do logos and do all this. It's like, you can't be a creative jack of all trades. You gotta focus in on what you do. But anyway, back to my story. Yeah, I'm a visual artist that understands the ability and the purpose of my art to make money for other individuals by representing their brand, idea, entity, event, program, or engagement in a creative and professional way. Yeah, that's what I do. And then the strategy around making that design work. Yes. You should keep saying that. Promises, promises. You still haven't come on yet. All right, that was quick. That was quick. What is this? So, what is this? Made in China. What was made in China? Nine two eight nine. What was this? Oh, Gellin. Yeah. So let's clean up chunk from the table. Everything in its place for everything. So now it's time onto the dishes. Why to bring this stuff up here? Rubbish. Walking out the door. Mask for later. This goes back upstream. Ah, that was my old trophy. Quite delicate. From high school. For advertising and display. I guess I'll add this to the ice jacket wall. If you can't tell, I have a thing for Veuve Clicquot champagne. Goes back to my Cirque du Soleil days. Yeah. Save that for another time. So, I'm still holding on. There's a song in there. I can't remember. You're still assisting other customers. Please stay on the line, and we will be with you soon. So, clean up the dishes now. Do you keep peanut butter in the fridge, or do you keep it in the cabinet? Warm peanut butter or cold peanut butter? Yeah. All right, GoDaddy. Now you're working on my grades because I'm ready to hang up. And I'm only doing this because I'm actually in challenge mode now. With everybody out there wondering, when do I hang up? Ooh, that smell. Yeah. When do I hang up? Or are you going to actually come to the thing? Because usually, normally, for all of you sitting out there on hold with GoDaddy right now yourself, is that normally by now, well, in the beginning of the call, they would have said, hey, it's going to be an hour. He wants to call you back. And then they'll, do the callback feature. Yeah, this is It's been a while since I've actually been stuck on hold like this long, and they did not offer a callback option. Because I would have been the move. Clearly, you ain't assisting me. I mean, do you personally have a time limit for when you're on hold? Is there like a certain point where you like give up and be like, you know what? Forget this. I'm not holding no more. You know, that's a good question. And I'm sure they've done surveys to see how long people will actually wait on hold. Uh, Now, I've been in situations where, you know, you call, you talk to somebody, and they put you on hold. They're like, okay, you know, they tell you verbally, okay, yeah, all right, great, thanks. Let me check that. Would you mind holding for a second? And I've been in situations where I felt like they put me on hold and then they went to go get lunch, and knowing that I'm on hold. Yeah, not to be disgruntled about it, but yeah, I do believe that happens. You know, I mean, I've been used to work in the hotel industry, and I may have witnessed that happen to, you know, somebody while they were on hold waiting for reservation confirmation. That the person might have put them on hold and actually sat there, you know, rolled up a blunt and laughed about it. Then when went out back, hit it a couple of times, and then come. Please stay on the line, and we will be with you soon. Knowing that they were on hold and they were gonna hold, and then came back and be like, "Oh yeah, we're finding out one moment," and put them back on hold. But I don't think that this was going on here. I think it's whatever it is, the issue that I'm calling about. There's a whole lot of other people calling about that same issue. Yeah, this is getting a bit trying now. Let me turn this down. I know it's giving mad background noise. So, yeah. But yeah, this is the longest in a while. Because at this point, you're committed in. You're in. You're like, all right. If I hang up, I don't waste all this time that I've been on hold for nothing. You know. But if you keep holding on, then you're like, yo, how much longer am I going to hold on for? You do or die. You know. So it's like, fuck. Yeah. But yeah, if you're stuck in this long and haven't truly bored you, I'm just curious about why I'm washing the dishes. You know, just goes part of the whole cleaning process. When I sit down and I'm done, nice clean apartment, make it feel as close as possible to a, you know, big hotel suite. Sorry for the delay. Our representatives are helping customers just like you make a statement on the web. Your call is just as important to us. Please stay on the line, and a representative will be with you soon. If you prefer to hold without music, press the pound or hash sign now. Are they really sorry for the delay? You know, are they really Like it should be a thing, like, where for as long as they put you on hold, you should get a credit for something. You know, there should be a dollar value in my time sitting here on hold, waiting. Because clearly I'm a customer. I wouldn't be calling and sitting here waiting on hold forever if I wasn't. If I haven't given you some money already, you know, it clearly should be a dollar value put on my time for sitting here on hold waiting. Yeah, because at certain points, ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. If I finish cleaning up, you guys see that? I say, oh my god! Like I want to say that. Like if you guys don't pick up by the time I finish washing the dishes and cleaning up, that I'm just gonna hang up. But it's like I wasted all this time. Like I don't want to feel that way. You know, it's a lot of time just sitting here, just waiting. Because now you just there's a little hope kind of thing in the back of your mind. Like, damn, are they gonna really pick up? I don't want to hang up because does it make you feel like you've lost or they've won and you've given up? Like, ha ha, yeah, you hung up. We made you hang up. Are they sitting in the background, like looking at the board? Like a bingo chart. Seeing who's been on hold. 'Cause, they've got a database. They've got to clearly know and have a scoreboard or a leaderboard chart of who's been on hold and how long they've been on hold. Yeah, they clearly got to know. Are they sitting there taking bets to see who's going to hang up first? Are they teams with certain numbers? Is Ralph and Joaquin? I just made up those random names. I don't know. I don't ask me why. You know, are they sitting there looking at it? One got odd numbers and another one got even numbers. Yeah, because again, I've been on hold as long as we've been doing this video, and you clearly see it's one take. I haven't edited. I haven't chopped nothing. You know, so yeah. But anyway, how's your Friday? My dishes are almost done. Yeah, I'm feeling. Yeah, share this video because I want GoDaddy to see this is ridiculous. I really did not intend to start this video out to do this. But, honestly, I ran out of stuff to talk about because I'm a more of an interactive person. You guys send me some questions about design or whatever, feng shui, cleaning up, how to hold the broom right. Do you wash then rinse, or do you wash and rinse at the same time? You keep your water running when you wash your dishes, or do you lather up and then come back? We're still assisting other customers. Yeah. Please stay on the line. What kind of weird recyclable jars do you use for drinking water and stuff? And when is it dead? When you can no longer clean it the right way. No, this is one of my long lines of things to drink water out of. You standard cup is just never fun. My current thing is this. It's a little square bottle glass. I got it. While we're waiting on GoDaddy, I can tell you the story about the square bottle glass. It was in Charleston about 3 years back, and staying at this, forgot the name of the hotel. I'll put it in there. Maybe, if you ask me in the comments, I'll tell you. But downtown Charleston, and on one of the side streets, there's an African restaurant. And found that interesting that, you get African food in Charleston. But if you know the history of Charleston and the Gullah Geechee people, it would fit right in, because you have all these Euro descendant gastropubs, celebrating their cultural and their European culinary history. Why would you not have an African restaurant celebrating the culinary history of the Gullah Geechee people that's still quite prevalent in the Low Country and in South Carolina, Charleston predominantly. So anyway, go to the restaurant. Food was good, 8.5. Service was about the same, 7.9. It was what it was. And in instances like that, I think that's a moot point, because it was a small place, very small, like 10 people, the place is full, very small. Their food was mainly more takeaway and, takeaway and just one or two people sit and eat. Yeah, it was clever. I think I have pictures of it. Whoops, sorry, that's kind of loud. Yep, I think I have pictures of it. Maybe I'll go. It's in this phone. We're still assisting other customers. Please stay on the line, and we will be with you soon. So, when I went to get my beverage, that's what they served them in those little square glass. Holds about 14 ounces, just shy of a regular plastic cup. And the drinks were great, did what they do. But I love the glasses. Yeah, I thought the glasses were quite clever. Please stay on the line, and we will be with you. Very clever. So, yeah, I finished the drinks. It was me and Elena. Yeah. finish the drinks, and wash the glasses out in the bathroom sink, dry them out, and put them in my bag, my suitcase. And since then, I've always had them, kept them. Remember the place every time I see the glasses. That's right. There's a branding story here. You know, come on, GoDaddy. I have to turn you down. Making too much noise in my background. Yeah. One one of the things that if I had the time, I would tell the owners of the restaurant, maybe I'll send them this video. I'll edit this part and send it to them. But they should have put their name on this glass, even if it's a sticker or something like that. Because, yeah, I have to go back to look and find it, but I shouldn't have to. You know, if you're giving away, like I said, I shouldn't have to go back to try and find their name. They should have put a sticker on here or gotten, because this is an expensive product. This is glass. This is a bottle, okay? And you're giving you're serving your $4, $5, $8 drinks in these. This is at least $1.25 of your cost, as opposed to you use one of these solo cups with a lid, and that's 30 cents of your cost. So if you're gonna spend the money and actually do quality, keepable, because I'll be a fool to throw this away. You know, this is a good solid glass. So yeah, if you're gonna go and spend the money this far, go the next step. Actually spend that extra 50 cents and put your name on here. Because this is branding. You know, the fact that this is here, I remember what restaurant it was from. I don't remember the name because that's what but I remember the experience. Okay. Yes. When next time I'm in Charleston, I will go back because I remember the place. I had a fond experience there. And it's eating. People go back and eat at places that they had a good experience at. Now, this would help me spread the story when I have guests over, and they see this and they're like, yeah, what's that about? That's telling more people about who you are, you know, without you being there. So next time they're in Charleston, they're gonna remember. They're gonna, hey, what's the name of that African restaurant you told me about with those great glasses? Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. We want to check them out. Oh yeah, we found them. Right, cool. We're gonna go by and check them out. It's that simple, you know. So this is a it's a 50-50 waste. Yes, I remember the experience and where I got this from because of the quality that this is, because I don't want to throw this away. And when you don't want to throw something away that you got, you remember where you got it from. Be like, oh, I just got that someplace, but I can't remember. I just tell you exactly where I got this from. Okay. But to not have your name on there, not have your information somehow that I could tie that back in with an actual brand. Right now, it's just a memory, you know, with the identity, then it's a branded experience. Think about that. So, yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah, I have one of my clients in Las Vegas, vegan chef. Hey, Stacy. Stacy, if you're watching this, then this video really done got around. um, yeah. one of the things I'm consulting her on is with all your to-go packaging, to figure out a way to brand your to-go packaging, even if it's a brown paper bag or a cardboard clamshell. Packaging for takeaway works. Brings repeat customers. It creates brand loyalty. You know, makes you an ambassador. Because 90% of the time, if you're getting, well, I won't say 90%, I don't know the statistics, but a lot of the times when you're getting takeaway, it's not just you. There are other people around you. You know, whether you're ordering, yeah, and it could be you're ordering for yourself. But that's the loyalty moment when you're ordering for yourself, you know, because that's what you want. You've seen it before, you've had it before. When you receive it in that packaging and you see that familiar packaging, it's reassurance that you're getting what what you've been looking for. When you add another person in there, then that's advertising, that's social proof. Because they're seeing that you're ordering it from, well, let's say Lagrange, and they know that, okay, yeah, they ordered it from Lagrange. I'll remember that next time, you know. And then it's simple in the name of what it actually is. Identity. The people want to look up and be like, damn, this food was good. Where's it from? Oh, okay, let me see the box. All right, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, let's look for that next time. Next time they're driving out and about, they see the same packaging that was on that box. What are you gonna do? They're gonna stop. They're gonna remember when they saw it at your house, or saw it in your car, or saw the delivery guy bringing it up in the elevator, you know, or see the commercial on the TV. Yeah, they're gonna remember. Okay, yeah, that's what we need to get. That's what identity serves as. You know, in one way, it's reassuring people of the quality. In another way, it's providing social proof. Yeah. So, mm-hmm. Yep. I think GoDaddy has lost because we are coming to the end of this whole cleaning trip. Yep. The last part. And still, no pickup from GoDaddy. Well, hopefully you didn't skip ahead and realize that GoDaddy customer service hasn't picked up yet. And it's 9 a.m. and I'm going to have to get on to my next project now that I finished cleaning. Thought that I might be able to kill two birds with one stone. You know, talk to GoDaddy while I'm cleaning and have them walk me through something. But that, alas, has not happened. Yep. So now here I am. Doing the last bits. And watch. As soon as I take this out, GoDaddy will come online. So paranoid, I'm taking the phone with me. Still no GoDaddy. I've taken the trash out. Yeah. Huh. Yep, still no GoDaddy. Give him a few more seconds. We'll do the burning of the sage. Yeah, I do believe in burning sage. Keep the proper energies going in the appartement. See, the trick to sage is circulation. Open up the back door. So, because pull through the front door. Let you guys see what's going on.
We're still assisting other customers. Please stay on the line, and we will be with you soon.
Yeah, you're not coming on GoDaddy. So, there's air coming in from the door seam. Put it right there. Let that blow the sage. See that? Just gonna make it nice and hot. Don't let that sit too long. Let the smoke come up just for a little bit, because it will catch a fire. Do not do this at home. Be kidding. And look at that, GoDaddy came on. This is Ethan. Yes, it is. I'm getting an error message at the top of my website. If you give me 2 moments, I was in the process of doing something while I was on hold. Give me 2 moments and I'll get right to you. 1 moment. And the sage wants to work. The sage brought GoDaddy in. So, all right, folks, that's it. We're good for the day. Put the sage out. Did his job. The Zen came on. And hold up. Look at that magic. Here we go.